All right, so I'm Johannes. I'm the founder and CEO of Tapped, and this is just a really quick demo going over the flow for how to build your own flow and contact venues on our new website. So it's actually a little large, much better. So this is the landing page you go up if you go to app.tap.ai. You're presented with the map, of course. If you're logged in, you should be able to go to a dashboard here, and this is going to take you to the kind of command portal for doing all things Tapped. Um, The thing I'm going to be demoing now on the side is the build your own show. This is going to require premium. So if you don't have premium, you'll be able to go here and purchase it. And it'll actually be cheaper than the App Store because Apple doesn't get its 30% cut. So um, form is pretty simple. I'm not a big fan of forms, so I try to cut down the number of questions as possible. But um, finding the venue for you is as easy as just picking the place. Like you could pick New York. I could go in here and click, let's do Richmond, Virginia. It already knows my genres because I filled out my profile. I've gone to my settings, gone to my account, and filled everything out appropriately. But I can always add more stuff to it, so I'll just go crazy. And we also pick a capacity based on um, your previous booking history. So if you've only been doing shows that's about 50 to 100 people, then we're gonna recommend around that range, maybe with a little variance. And if you've been doing large shows, then this actually maxes out at 1,000, but it'll basically contact any venue at that point. So searching, super snappy, selects all the venues that make sense for me. So, I mean, I could just kind of briefly go look over. Yeah, these all make sense in Richmond for what I asked. I could just quickly request to perform. It's got all of these on the side, so I could actually, like, if I wanted to click them, I could open it up and see their venue in another tab. I can also just say, give them a little note. I'm releasing, that's not how you spell releasing. I'm releasing my album in a couple weeks um, based on my Spotify. Um, Richmond is a great, great city for me to perform at. Just like basic info, you don't have to actually make it a complete sentence. We go ahead and do all the heavy lifting of making it sound like what the venue is going to want to hear based on what we've known from the past. So super simple. I mean, I can even go into, here's Ember Music Hall, but we make it sound like what the venue is going to want to hear. You send it out, and what you're going to see is in messages, you're actually going to be able to see the response back. Venues generally take 2 to 3 weeks to respond. They're not known for being the fastest. So what we also recommend is when you send something out, like go through the booking histories for them, look at the top artists. If you have the app, it's all very snappy and smooth, and we even provide an easy way for you to message them on Instagram. But on this web app, we just recommend going through the booking history, hitting up people that have performed there in the past, just to really ensure that you're going to get a booking. So that's the build a show feature on Tap's website.